science confirms the validity of God. Now, if you remember, everyone in religion says that God is eternal and God lives forever. He wasn't born and he won't die. God is eternal. Well, science says that energy can't be created nor destroyed, but energy exists, so that means that energy is eternal. So that means that energy is God. And that means that energy was there before the universe and before the planets came to fruition. And that energy created a universe out of itself and then created humans out of that universe that it created, and planets that were created in the universe. And then, so if you look at it and think about it, really, that's evolution, because that's the energy going from one state, the initial state, which is the void, and then it transitions from the void to being consciously aware, and then separating itself, dividing itself like a cell would. God is like us in a way. His cells divide, and that's what happens. He breaks down and goes to a certain point. But initially there was God. That's everything, or the void. And then the void became aware of itself, which evolved. And then the evolved void that became aware of itself created a universe, and then a planet, and then a human, and then now you're listening to this, if it all makes sense. So what I'm trying to get at, though, is that God is just another definition, or another way of putting everything, saying everything. God is everything. So, but that proves that God exists, because God is everything. There's something that exists, so that means, therefore, if that something is a part of the everything, that something is part of God, that means that God is everything. But that proves that God exists. This right here will, and then evolution is the constant change that happens of God. So God creating this and becoming aware and separating itself and dividing itself down like cells divide, all of that is evolution. So evolution and God are the same kind of thing. People just don't realize it because they're so focused on their perspective that they don't pay attention to what's really necessary, and that's that both sides of the spectrum are right. They just have contradicting viewpoints because there is differences between them, but their differences unite with each other, if that makes sense. Sorry for the noise in the background. I'm cooking in the house, and it might have a little effect to it, but hopefully we'll get through this. If not, I'll re-record it, but it's all right. So yeah, either way, God is everything. That before the universe there was God. God evolved and created a universe and then created humans. And then now we see, when we open our eyes, we see God, the manifestation of God, evolving itself. Alright, that's all I got for today. Hopefully this makes sense. This can eliminate the creationist versus evolutionist perspective, because they both unite as one entity today.